Hi, everybody. Nice to see you. How are you? Happy Wednesday. Glad to have you here and so excited to continue with our Christmas in July celebrations. We have new things to show you tonight. And in addition to that, we also have some other special offers that I'll be talking to you about. So I'm really, really excited to have you here. So as soon as you jump in, please let me know you're here and say hi, tell me where you're from. And then I have some details for you too on our giveaway, because we're going to do a giveaway. We've been trying to do a giveaway through each month at the beginning of the month. So our first Tuesday of the month, we will usually do a giveaway, but we didn't do one last night because it was 4th of July. So we're going to do it tonight instead. So just a fun little thing to say thank you for being here. Hi, Mariana. Nice to see you. Thanks for being here. Just fun little ways just to show how grateful we are for your support. Hi, Carolyn. Nice to see you. Great to have you here. And thanks for everybody that are jumping in. I did do an Instagram live today. Hi, Penny, at 7 o'clock. So if you're also on Instagram, I'm going to start doing Instagram lives at 7 on the nights that I do a Facebook live, just so that I can, get to know that audience as well. Some of you do both. Some of you do one or the other. So it's a nice way for me to jump in and get to know everybody who's so supportive of Just Jill. So I'm glad to have so many of you here. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Maria. Hi, Peggy. Hi, Merle. Hi, Karen. I'm looking at all my comments. Megan is in the chat, so she has the ability to answer any questions that you might have. If you've never hung out with us before in a Facebook Live, welcome. I'm so glad you're here. And if you are somebody who loves home decor, if you do love to shop, then you have found your crew, because that's what we do here. Hi, Lynn from the San Francisco area. Really focusing on Christmas in July. You guys, you are amazing. Can I just tell you that? You're amazing. Thank you so much for your support of the items that we've brought in. We've done second advanced orders. We've done third advanced orders. It's just been so crazy on your response to the collections. So thank you. And I have some collections to share with you tonight. We launched one of them at noon today with a Facebook post. And I can tell you, if you were thinking about those cardinal ornaments, you should run, don't walk right now and get them, because there aren't many left. Hoping to talk to our partner tomorrow about doing an advanced order on those to get some more in by the end of the month. But if you really, really want to make sure you get your cardinal ornaments, please make sure you're taking care of business there. We had a fun 4th. We were down at the beach and had some friends over, and there is a guy in our neighborhood who takes his boat out and does this amazing fireworks show for our neighborhood. So we sat out on our deck, and while in the distance we could see fireworks going off at all the different little beach towns, at the same time we had this private fireworks show for our neighborhood, which was tons of fun. And I grilled out last night, did my happy to meet you burgers and dogs and sausages, and made my macaroni salad. And can I just tell you, I would like to pride myself on being a pretty good baker. I had a total epic fail on my dessert last night. I don't know what happened, but my apple brownies just absolutely crashed and burned. I don't know what happened. I've made that recipe forever, my whole life, for 30 years. I don't know if my oven was acting up, but I pulled them out when I thought they were done and let them cool. And I cut a little piece to take over to Doug to try. And I was like, it's almost still like batter. It didn't even bake at all. I put them back in for a longer period of time, and we ended up just Doug broke it all apart, because I'm panicking. It's 6:40, guests are coming at 7, and I'm like, I'm gonna bake up another batch. He's like, you're insane. He's like, we'll just break it all apart, and then we'll just call it brownie bites, brownie break apart bites. I'm like, okay, let's try that. And that's what we ended up doing. Thank you, Merle. My macaroni salad is so delicious. That is a good recipe. So that's what we ended up doing. We just, they didn't even burn, Amanda. They didn't burn. That's the thing. It was like apple batter. I don't know what happened there. I just don't know. Mary said, my husband is still talking about your macaroni salad. I love that. Who knew? The macaroni salad was going to be the recipe that like went viral for us here at Just Joe, although it is a really good one. Donna said, I just received the Northern Light swirl tree. Beautiful. Oh, you guys. So a couple things. Now that we've got 220 of you here, we're doing a giveaway tonight. If you want to be entered into this giveaway, you have to comment over in the chat. Say hi. Tell me what like it Just Jill. Do something. You have to engage. And then at the end of the chat, we have like this automated thing that like swirls it around and we'll randomly pick someone. And what are we going to give away tonight? Well, because I know so many of you like to go outside in your garden, we're going to do this, which I love. It's a set of our garden spinners. They're so cute. They're the little patina spinners. And you get the dragonfly and you get the butterfly and you get the cute little bumblebee. So you just stake them right into the ground and you have these cute little wind spinners. So that's what we're giving away tonight. And we will draw a winner for that coming up a little bit later. All right. Sandy received my Buyer's Choice Santa today. Fab. Oh, Sandy, I'm so glad. So speaking of our Buyer's Choice Santa, he's well over 2/3 gone. That's a limited edition. When he's gone, he's gone. We're not making more. This is it. So if you want our beach Santa, he's signed by Joyce Byers, the founder of Buyer's Choice. She signed it on the bottom. Let me scooch back here real quick. Come here, little Santa. All right, so Joyce signed it on the bottom. Some of you have written to us and said, Jill, I thought you said you were going to sign this. I don't see your signature. I signed it, right underneath on the green base. So my signature is under his robe. And that's where you'll find my signature. He is super special. This is probably going to be your last week to get him. So if you're wanting him, he's in this beautiful, like bluish gray. And then he has the wreath with the starfish. He has this silver lantern. He has his basket of seashells. And I love that he has the curly beard, because I thought that was so fun, because everybody talks about how when they go to the beach, their hair frizzes a little bit. So I thought that might be the case for Santa too. And then we have the little starfish on his hat. He was modeled after a Buyer's Choice Santa in my personal collection that I've had for many years. Doug bought it for me ages ago when we first started going down to the beach. And so some of these elements are on my Santa, but Byers had so many other cool things. Like I love the wreath with the starfish. I thought that was so fun. I love the silver lantern. So I just think he's awesome. Lynn said, that Santa is my favorite Byers and I have a lot. The detail is incredible. Oh, thanks, Lynn. I'm so glad you love him. We think he's really special too. You know, if you don't know about Buyer's Choice, these are all, put together, made here in the USA in Chalfont, Pennsylvania. All of the faces are painted by hand, all of the beard, the hair, the starfish on his outfit itself. It's all custom made by hand. First, they do the body, and the bodies are actually made out of tissue paper around a wire frame. Then they fit the costumes around. Joyce Byers designs everything. And then her team of, really artists then create it. And what's so fun is Joyce and I would go back and forth in emails about, here's what I'd like. She'd send me some pictures. I'd be like, could we tweak this? Could we tweak that? Well, when the final sample came, they were walking through the offices at Buyer's Choice, and all of the artists and everybody was like, who's that one going to be for? Like they were all loving him. So he's super special. And I hope you add him to your collection, whether you collect Buyer's Choice, maybe you just have a house at the beach. Maybe you're a beach kid like me and, you have just some fond memories of collecting shells, whatever it might be. I hope that you'll really enjoy this Santa, and I hope he's a wonderful item in your collection. So that's our Buyer's Choice Santa, and really getting down to final quantities on him. All right, couple other things I just want to talk about. Got my gingerbread house, tree and ornament, really pretty, love them. Oh, Lisa, I'm so glad. Tell me, everybody, I want to know everything. Like, what are you loving? Save My Soul foot cream. Receive my Calista small brush styler. Works great. Joan, I'm so glad. Thank you for sharing that with me. Like, you're going to have great feet and great hair this summer. That's a good thing. That's a good day, right? Snowman, nightlight. Love it. Good, Elaine. He's so cute. I love our nightlights. I think we might need to bring in another collection of nightlights, but I think I said this last week is, we did that same nightlight collection last year and I loved them so much. And then this year I was looking to do some other nightlights and I just couldn't find any I liked any better. So why change it? Like, if it works, it works. So, all right. I'm ordering the red present beads for my daughter-in-law. Oh my gosh, here. Speak of the red present beads. These are our power beads. So our holiday collection of power beads are all on sale, you guys. Here's the red present. Like, here's the pretty red beads. And then it has that little red present, just that little touch. The other one that we do in the red, of course, is the red cardinal. That's going to be a bit of a theme for us tonight. So I hope that you're excited about that. And then the other power beads bracelets for holiday that we have. Let me see if I can grab them here real quickly for you. Here is the shimmery green with that little tree. So cute. Look at the little star on top. I love that. And then there is somewhere, if I can find it. Here it is. That sounded like Buddy the Elf. I'm singing. I'm saying hi to my dad and I'm singing. I'm looking for the Power Beads bracelets that we have for you. Here is the blue Power Beads bracelet, and then it has the white enameled snowflake. Isn't that fabulous? It's really good. So check out all of those. Peggy, how do you order? Hi. You just have to go to justjillshop.com. That's my curated online business. I kind of think that we're the every person's version of Goop. Like Gwyneth Paltrow does her site Goop, amazing, but very expensive. And I think for a different customer. We're the everyday people. So I'm Just Jill. So we have great products. We have over 500 products for you to shop for at Just Jill. And when you shop with us, you are buying from us. We have our partners who fulfill orders. We fulfill orders. And we're grateful for your business. So I hope you'll check things out over at justjillshop.com. Shipping and handling is always included. So when you hear me talk about any prices, know that the shipping and handling is included there. All right. Oh my gosh, like my head's spinning. I don't even know where to go. Showed you the Power Beads bracelets. Check those out. $39. Usually a Power Beads bracelet is $49. So to get those holiday, those are the petites. So it's the slightly smaller bead, $39. Really, really good deal there. Can we take a couple minutes? Because I just want to show you, well, first of all, the Kylie cam's here. So why don't we go over, Kylie is my daughter, if you didn't know. She's part of the Just Jill team. She graduated from college last year, and we're so happy to have her aboard. But she is in the other room, and why don't we have her show you our first item? Like, let's start there. So Kylie, I'm going to call up your camera. You ready? Yeah. Okay, here we go. Are you ready, everybody? Okay, you haven't really seen this one yet, but here it is. This is our beautiful, look how cute it is. This is a green ceramic tree, all painted. Then you have the white lights and look at the glow of the little red cardinals. I told you there was going to be a little bit of a cardinal theme tonight. So cute. Absolutely love this. Battery operated. Before you ask, this does not have a timer. I know that's been a big ask from a lot of you. I think after this season, maybe I'll be able to go work with some of our partners and say, hey, like, is there any way we could include timers with some of our items? We're very small compared to some of the companies and retailers that these brands work with. So I don't think they're going to look at what we would order and be like, sure, Jill, we'll just go right ahead, and put in a timer for you. Oh, good. Everybody's loving that tree, Kylie. I love it too. So, and I'll have Kylie bring it in here and I'll show it to you, and we'll show it to you unlit too in just a second. So it does not have a timer, just an on off switch, but then it also has a second light mode where the lights will like pop on and off, kind of like just kind of like flash. I don't love that mode. I have to be honest. I love just like the classic, like, let's just turn it on. Let me enjoy it. Let me turn it off at the end of the night. Jane said, I already ordered 2 of the ceramic cardinal trees earlier today. I adore it. So here it is. Look how cute. Look at the painting. They did a really nice job there with both the light and the dark shades of the green. And then you can see there's red birds all the way around it, the clear star at the top. And then here's the lights. And then here's the one where it has like the flashing. Like maybe there's an occasion where you might want that. I think I just like that better. I think they could have just like left it there and end of story, but I don't have any control over that. This one does not plug in, Kathy. This one is only battery operated. It does not have an AC port to it. But just, I loved it. I looked at it and I kept looking at it. And that's sort of how I know, sometimes people will say, so how do you decide like what you're going to bring in? And I have to like it. I mean, that's the end of the story. I have to like it. There has to be something about it that pulls me in. And it's not just about what I like. I also take all of my years of shopping with you. 25 years I shop with many of you at QVC. I think I came to understand a lot of customer desires. I'm never going to be able to please everybody, but I do think we have a nice assortment so that if cardinals aren't your thing, okay, I have gingerbread. If gingerbread's not your thing, okay, we have classic. If classic's not your thing, okay, we have some more elevated looks. So I think we have a nice, a very well-rounded assortment, but it starts with, does it catch my eye? Does the star light up? It has a little bit of a glow to it, but not, I wouldn't say it's as bright of a glow as the lights on the tree. So you have a little bit there, but mostly the glow is going to come from your cardinals and from your little white lights that are going all the way around. All right. So that's available. Love it. And that's going to kind of kick off this little cardinal story we're going to tell. Okay. Next thing I'm going to show you real quickly. I was going to show you the German pieces, but we're going to go down this road instead. All right. So the next item I'm going to show you, I'm going to literally show it to you for probably a minute, and then we're going to have to move on. I've already reached out to, thank you, Joan. Joan said you have a fabulous assortment of items. I have to hold myself back. Thank you. Thank you. We work hard. We have, I'm so lucky to have a great team, and, we all have input and we all do different things. It's nice to work with people that are so talented and have the same kind of vision and idea as you do. All right, let's talk about this cardinal ornament. I was saying I already talked to our contact at our partner here and said, listen, we put it up at noon and it's already gone almost, and I'm going to need to get a reorder on this. And do you have quantity? So we'll know tomorrow if I'm able to get more of these in. So fingers crossed. But these are our beautiful, look at him, chubby, faceted, gorgeous cardinal ornament. So you're going to get both of these. For those of you who ordered our hummingbird and cardinal wind chimes and loved the glow and how much that acrylic hummingbird looked like glass, this is the same company. I saw some comments today. Hi, Matthew. I know, it's stunning, right? Keep an eye on this little motif because it's coming up with something else. You know how I like to coordinate things. You get 2 of them. I had a couple comments on Facebook today say, oh, it's not glass, or, oh, it's acrylic. Like that was a bad thing. And all I'm going to say to you, and it's the same thing that I put in the comments on Facebook today when I saw those, was this is the most premium quality acrylic you can find. This is not plastic that's going to turn cloudy. This is not plastic that feels cheap. This is not plastic that is a shade of red that looks like you got it at the dollar store. First of all, the source. I would never do that to you. You all know that. You know how important the quality and the look and the whole thing is to me. But this company has created these crystal pieces. Look how they can even facet it like glass. Like it's just amazing. The weight of it, it feels good. It doesn't feel hollow. And then he's sitting on this bough of mistletoes and berries. And that bough branch is also made from that same acrylic. The little bit of mistletoe and berry, that's kind of this pretty green with a subtle gold wash to it. The little berries there are red. You get both of them. Some of you were ordering 2 sets of these today. Right, Joan? Like I don't have to worry about it breaking and shipping if it was glass or crystal. And listen, this is like Waterford quality crystal. Clarity, clear, brilliant, saturated. You know how much this would be if this was really fine crystal? It would be a fortune. So I think you get the best of all things here. And if you love cardinals like I do, if you want to add these red birds to your tree, he's just magnificent. I'm going to move on because I know he's pretty much sold out. We will try to get more. Keep an eye out on our Facebook posts. Okay, that's where we update. And, you know, Megan's in there all the time saying, guess what she was able to get back? So fingers crossed we're able to get more back in. That little sprig of mistletoe and berry. Oh my gosh, I love this item. Look. So I wanted to find that classic look of a candle ring and a hurricane. And this is pretty much how my mom would decorate when I was growing up. We didn't have a lot. My mom's a minimalist. So we certainly didn't have tons of Christmas everywhere. All right. My house, it looks like Christmas exploded in every room. Growing up, that's not at all how it was. But my mom always had a candle ring with a pretty hurricane sitting on the coffee table in our family room. And so I wanted to find one and I found it. So this is a red Mercury glass. You can put a regular candle in here, flameless candle in here. I've actually put fairy lights. These are not included. You put what you want on the inside, okay? Look how pretty the red and green is. Shimmery, but not gaudy, not over the top. And the wash on the leaves has a little tinge of almost a champagne color. So how many of you got our champagne trees? They're coming back, by the way. Our champagne tree set, the set of 3, would be beautiful with this, like so pretty in the background. But you know what else would be nice with this? First of all, just like take it all in, right? It's a good one, right? Is that a good one? But you can do one big one, or, because I couldn't resist, and because this is the fun of having my own shop, you can do 2 minis. So these are smaller, more votive style. I put little tea lights in here. So those are actual tea lights that you see reflecting. Look how pretty. And then my idea was you put the large one in the center and put one of these on each side. And then that fills out your mantle. That fills down a runner on your console table. That is your dining room table. And then maybe you also, spread them apart and scatter some red ornaments, or put a really pretty, tapestry runner and have these looking around. I also love this set of 2 because I think, keep one and give one as a gift. This is a perfect gift to say thank you to somebody for hosting the holidays, that girlfriend who has everything. Maybe it's, a teacher's gift. Maybe it's your student teacher. Maybe it's somebody you work with in the office. You just always want to give them a little something. I just loved these. They're not the fanciest. There's not a gazillion bells and whistles for me to talk to you about. But can we just talk about that for a second? Because I gotta say something here. For so long in my many years where I used to work, the thought was, it has to light up. It has to do 75 different things or they won't buy it. I think that's insulting. If it's pretty and it's beautiful and it's well made, they'll like it. And not everything has to have bells, whistles, lights, flashing 75 different functions. Can we just maybe enjoy the beauty of classic red and green, pretty Mercury glass, the shimmer of red berries and greenery, and call it a day? That's the Just Jill way. I don't know. I'd love your thoughts on that. But, listen, yeah, I have things that sparkle. You want things that sparkle and light up? We have them. I don't think everything has to. I don't think everything has to be covered in glitter. This one happens to be, but we have other items that aren't. I think it's a balance, and it's just finding the right pieces, Don't go crazy with it. Give them good quality. Make it tasteful. I don't know. Anyway. All right. So here's the big one. All right. Beautiful. Just ordered the large hurricane. Oh, Amanda, I can't wait. Are you going to do a candle in it? Or are you going to do Mercury or fairy lights? You have to tell me what you think you're going to do. Or you can do the set of 2 of the small. And I know it's a splurge, but if you did the 2 small and the 1 large, you probably wouldn't ever need an item like that again until you decided to completely change how you were going to do your holidays. But I just think that the set of 3 together, how can I do that for you? You know what, Kylie, could you do that for me? Yeah. I'm going to hand these to Kylie and have her do that. Let me put these back down in here. Let's do a shot of all 3 of them. Can you do that? Okay. Kylie Cam to the rescue.
I can only get one.
Yeah, here. I'll put this one right over here. Here, let me reach over my grandma's coffee cake. That's coming up too. Barbara said, my mother-in-law loves cardinals. Boy, are you offering so many choices. Oh, I love cardinals. So they've just always been special to me. They remind me of my grandmother, remind me of my dad. I never knew that saying of an angel appears, or when a cardinal appears, an angel is near, right? And until my grandmother had passed away, and there was a red cardinal darting around the cemetery the day she was buried. And she had a beautiful red cardinal painting in her kitchen that my mom had actually bought from her. And she would always call out when there was a red bird dotting around outside. And so cardinals are special to me, as I know they are to so many of you. And I'm going to talk about that cardinal lantern in just a second. Ida, hi. Your presentation this evening is amazing. Love all the items. Thank you, Ida. Thanks for being here. We have more to come, more to come. All right. Kylie Cam, do you think we're ready?
Yes.
Okay, but your camera's looking sideways to me.
I can fit it all in vertical.
But I don't think it'll show up the right way. Maybe a wider shot? That looks good. All right. You might need to put a light on it. I have a little screen here I can see. Oh yeah, that's pretty. Okay, ready? Everybody ready? Here we go. Let's go. All right, I'm going to make hers big. All right, so see how pretty it would be if you did all 3 of them next to each other. So remember, the 2 votives are 1 purchase. The one in the middle is a separate purchase, but look how pretty that is, all 3 together. Very nice. Here's the other thing too. I know I was saying that you could put things in there to light them. What if you did tea lights on the 2 smaller, and the one in the center, you could do a floral arrangement. You could do it like a vase. Wouldn't that be pretty with red roses and greenery and some little pine cones? Oh my gosh, so cute. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. So Kylie's showing you a nice close-up there so you can check those out. Again, that mistletoe and berry look that you see there, that's the same element that we had on that set of cardinal ornaments. So again, I tried to coordinate everything. I'm going to pull you out, Kai. I tried to coordinate everything in the collection, not be matchy-matchy, but have ways that you could work things together. So we have our cardinal tree, we have our cardinal ornaments, we have our hurricane, and then real quickly, I just want to grab the this glitter lantern, because we went to advanced orders once on this, and I just want to make sure that if it's something that you've been thinking about, I know a lot of you have ordered this, it's so good. We had him last year. I looked for new cardinal ornaments this year, or excuse me, cardinal lanterns this year. I just didn't find one that I liked better. I loved the size of this one because I feel like you can fit it so many places. I love that it's going to be pretty for Christmas, but you can leave it out for the winter time. So you're going to get more months of enjoyment from it. This runs on batteries, but it also does come with a USB cord so that you can plug this into a USB adapter and then just run it off of electric if you would prefer. Because this has a fan and a light, when you're running it on batteries, it's going to run through batteries more quickly than if you just usually, plug it in. Lynn said it sparkles amazing. I know, it's so pretty. It's just a great item. So this is our cardinal piece, our cardinal lantern. We love him. You all have loved it. It's white and it has a very subtle wash of sort of a, can you kind of see it? Of just a little hint of silver. Not flashy, like barely there, but it just adds a very pretty finishing touch. So there is our cardinal lantern. All right, so we had our cardinal ornament, set of 2. One last look. I promise we're going to try to get in advanced order so we can get more of those. The cardinal tree, which I understand has been very popular. Okay, love this so much. And then our hurricane pieces, which have been popular too. All right, so that's those little pieces. Okay, how about food? But I also am going to talk about some of our German items as well, so stick around for those. And let me just move into this real quick. Katie from KC Essentials has done a holiday soap for all of you. So this is our Just Jill. I'm going to take the little wrappers off. Our Just Jill Holiday Soap Bar Duo. Look how cute this is. It's my name in soap. Just Jill, Just Jill. But look how pretty that swirl is of the reds and the greens. And the fragrance is our home fragrance. So if you've tried our home fragrance candle, you all were going crazy for that and wanting to know how else we could put that in other items. Well, Candle Maker Ed shared the fragrance recipe with Katie from KC Essentials. And now we're doing these wonderful soaps. You might have tried our home fragrance soap back for our anniversary when we did our blue soap sets. So this is that same fragrance. We just had Katie make some soaps for us with a holiday motif. So there's that one with the swirl. And then there's that one with the red, cream, and green. And then look at the top. She did these cute little like sprinkles of green. And then as a bonus, she's throwing in one of her super hydrating lotion bars, which basically you use and it melts into your skin as you use it on those driest areas. And right now, even after maybe you've been in the sun a little too much and your skin's feeling really parched, oh, it smells so good. These lotion bars just melt. So dense for really calloused, roughed, cracked skin. When just a lotion isn't enough, you need a little more. You rub this into your skin and it hydrates beautifully. I love it for my cuticles. My cuticles get really dry and I love it for that. But that's a bonus that we've put in there. And if you don't know, KC Essentials Katie started her business because her son had horrible, horrible eczema issues and he couldn't use any products. So she started making products for him and that using more natural ingredients. So it's, the coconut oils, the coconut milks, the shea butters, the mango butters, the avocado oils, all of these natural ingredients, and then combining them to give the most luxurious soap. So it's super gentle. If your skin is really sensitive, these are wonderful soaps for you. The fragrances are natural fragrances, natural essential oil blends, and really wonderful. Some of you I know are total devotees of Katie's soaps for your bathing regimen. They're just a nice gift idea too. So check out our Just Jill soap collection from KC Essentials. Oh, and you'll love that home fragrance. Okay, let me talk to you real quickly about Bagelista. I'll be Mariana right here. I'll be buying the soaps. I love the home set, and the soaps are so pretty. Mariana is a huge fan of the Casey Essential soaps. She buys our sets all of the time. So I think once you try them and you use them, and not everybody's a body wash person, not everybody wants to use shower gels. Some people just love a really good cleansing bar that's going to nourish and hydrate their skin, but not make it feel like you're coated in anything when you get out, right? I know there are some like more commercial brands of soaps that I've used, like the creamy bars, and you use them and I'm like, ooh, I just feel like it's still on me. I don't like that. Casey Essentials are not like that at all. Okay. For the next week, if you are a fan of our Bagelista Bake at Home bagels, these are 5-star rated foods, everybody. So if you're skeptical about ordering food because you haven't ever tried it or haven't ever heard of it, 5-star reviews on Bagelista bagels. Usually when you order Bagelista, you get 4 packs. For the next week, the Bagelmeister Warren is going to include a 5th bag. So it's 5 bags for the price of 4. Now, you don't know what flavor you're going to get for your bonus bag. That's up to the bagel maker on what they might have left over on the day your order comes in. But you can choose from 4 bags of sesame. My favorite happens to be the everything bagel. 4 bags of everything bagel. 4 bags of plain. 4 bags of cinnamon raisin. And remember, and then there's a variety pack where you get 1 of each. You will get a 5th bag with your order through next week, through the 12th. So you've got a week to take advantage of this. Meryl said, best bagels. They're awesome. Teresa said, those bagels are delicious. I know. Real, genuine New York bagels, made in New York, boiled in the New York water. That's supposedly the secret, but they're half-baked. So when you get yours at home, you're going to put these in the freezer. And then when you're in the mood for a bagel, you get up in the morning, turn your oven on from frozen for, about 8 to 10 minutes. You're going to bake off these bagels, and your home is going to smell like a bagel bakery. And you're going to have warm, fresh baked bagels to enjoy. Yes, they freeze well. Mary, you keep these in the freezer. You keep them in the freezer until you bake them. Here's what I do. I will bake up a few for breakfast in the morning, whether we're doing breakfast sandwiches or, it's just I need something to eat. I'm going to bake a bagel and put some peanut butter on it, banana probably. But I bake up a couple extras. And then over the next day or two, I have bagels that have already been baked that I can slice and then toast. Not everybody likes a toasted bagel. I like them. I like them baked. I like them then toasted. I like them both ways. So that's kind of the cool thing about these bagels. You can do them as one-offs. I usually, if I'm going to take the time to turn on the oven, I'm going to bake up a few extras, and then I let them cool. I put them in a plastic bag, and then I have those to slice and toast off for the next couple of mornings for breakfast. Can you cook the bagels in the air fryer? You can do these in the air fryer. And I think the temperature again is 400 for just a couple of minutes. You're finishing off the baking process. And I just want to show you, I baked a couple of them for you here because I just wanted to show you. They're so good. I can't even, when we tried these, I was like, sign me up. They're so good. And I like the fresh baked bagel. So here's what it looks like. They're huge too, by the way. So they're very filling. These are, I think they're are they 4-ounce sizes? Yeah, these are 4-ounce bagels. So really nice, quarter-pound bagels. That's what it looks like before. And then when you bake it, it gets all golden brown and the seeds get nice and toasty. And there you've got your delicious bagel. So starts there, turns into that all golden brown and yummy. So good. My daughter Kylie loves the cinnamon raisin. And again, you can see, these are bagels that have the shiny to them. So you have a little bit of that crustiness, the softness in the middle, and you get that chew, which an authentic New York bagel is known for. So listen, I could sit here and talk to you about them all day long because I love them. They are one of those carbs that is really hard for me to give up. I love a good bagel. But let the reviews at justjillshop.com do the, selling for you. listen, if they weren't good, I wouldn't keep them in the shop. But the fact that you all have given them 5 stars makes them, I think, really cool. And remember, normally you get 4 bags for $39. That's delivered. Remember, shipping and handling included. We're giving you a 5th bag. So it's 5 bags for the price of 4. We don't do that offer often during the year with Bagelista, but Warren and his team said for Christmas in July, let's go for it. So take advantage of those, stock up on them. Yes, we do bill to, ship to, Diane. When you fill out your order, just put in the address that you want it shipped to, and then put your information in the billing section. No problem. There's even an area where you can leave a note if you would like to as well. And then for another food item real quickly, and then I'm going to talk about these German items. Got my pair of snowmen and they couldn't be cuter. Love them. Oh, good, Joan. I'm so glad. We have another snowman duo coming probably in 2 weeks. So stay tuned for that. They are super cute. One more offer we're doing for the month of July, because this has been an amazing partnership with my friend Bob Katz and My Grandma's Coffee Cakes. The huge 3-pound cake is on sale all month until, or while supplies last. We have 7 flavors that are on sale. In fact, every flavor that we've been offering this time of year are on sale. So that is your chocolate chip walnut. That is your banana walnut. That is your cinnamon walnut, your Cape Cod cranberry, your pineapple coconut, and your New England blueberry. So all 7 flavors, normally priced at $47 for that cake, on sale for $44. Our price is really competitive. Other places where you may find this cake in this size, and our everyday price is one of the lowest prices you're going to find on that cake and size anywhere. So we're really lucky to have a great partnership with My Grandma's. If you know, you know. These are baked fresh in New England and Boston, Massachusetts. They use real Mariani walnuts from California, bourbon vanilla from Madagascar, cultured sour cream, certified kosher, no preservatives, no trans fats, the absolute best, most moist, delicious coffee cake you're ever going to have. All right. So I've been a customer of My Grandma's for many, many years before I ever presented them on QVC. When I worked with them, they are amazing. Kelly said, I got the banana walnut order to try, but already know it will be yummy. They're so good. They're not dry. They're delicious. You know, they do, this is the classic cinnamon walnut. Lisa got the chocolate chip walnut. So delicious. Had to freeze some or I would have eaten the whole thing. Oh, I'm right there with you, girl. It's so good. So good. They're so good. With the large 3-pound size, what a lot of people do is cut it into quarters and then individually freeze those quarters and then just bring out a little bit as you need it, to slice up so you don't have it, sitting out all at once. It'll stay for at least a week, fresh for at least a week out on your countertop, but it freezes really well. And if you put it out and you don't eat all of it, at a party or something, then just put the rest of it back in the freezer and it'll freeze up just fine. Just put it in some kind of a plastic bag and then put it back in the My Grandma's box, and they're delicious. So take advantage of that. I love this offer this time of year because who wants to be baking, right? Who wants to be turning on their oven to bake a cake for an hour and all of that? So I love the idea that you could just have this to pull out on those mornings where you want some fresh fruit and yogurt and a little sweet. You'll have My Grandma's coffee cake. The best way to freeze it is just freeze it in the box that it arrives in, Elizabeth. So when you get it, if you're not going to eat it right away, or cut out a wedge, keep that to eat, put the rest of it wrap back up in the plastic bag it comes in, back in the box, put it in the freezer. When I do it that way, those will stay fresh without any taste or tenderness loss for almost a year. So they're excellent quality. So check out My Grandma's because that's a really good deal. All right. I want to talk to you about these beautiful pieces from Germany that we have brought in this year. This is brand new, and this is Bavarian. And Joyce said, I received my Christmas tree German ornament. We're going to talk about those, Joyce. I'm so glad. So this is from a company called Wilhelm Schweitzer, located in Bavaria, not far from Munich, München. And this is a company that has been working in pewter and pewter art since 1796. It is still a family-run company, and they are all about handmade art. So these are pieces made of pewter. But what's so amazing is that they're not using mass-produced molds to form these ornaments. Their artists are carving the molds in slate. Then they pour the liquid pewter in, the ornament or figurine is formed, and then it is meticulously hand painted. The items will come to you wrapped up beautifully like this so that you know it's original Wilhelm Schweitzer pewter. And here, my friends, is the artistry of these designs. Completely painted by hand. Look at that. The mold carved by hand. Look how thin it is. And look at the detail in the back. So this is what I want you to think about. When they do the mold, and Karen, I'll read your comment in just a second. When they do the mold, they have to carve this side on one side of the mold and that on the other side of the mold, so that when they pour it in and it presses in and forms, they get the detail of all of this. Look at that, you guys. Look at this. Look at the highs and lows. Look at that sweet Santa face. Look at the texture on his hat. Look at his robe and gown. Look at all of this. I know, Bonnie, the fact that they're painted on both sides, right? Look at this. Look at that detail. I mean, just amazing. Some of you may get one of your pieces home and you'll see that there's a year on the base. That's the year that that particular design was added into the collection. They add a new Santa every year. So you'll know some of them will have the year embossed in it. That's the year that that Santa was added into that collection. So this one is just amazing. I know these pieces are a little bit more expensive. I get it. I know they're not for everybody, but I also know, and we have been thrilled at how many of you appreciate this hand art. I was saying this earlier, in a day and age where technology and now all this AI stuff where it's all going to be generated for us, what? Let's let people who are creative and have this eye and this skill, what's wrong with letting them create it? I don't need a computer to create it for me. I don't need a computer to generate a Santa design for me. I want an artist to do that. And I fear for this art being lost. And this is one of my favorite things about Just Jill, and being able to share these stories with you and allowing you to see them too. So this little guy stands by himself, right? But then we have, okay, let me just show you one more. Look at this sweet darling. Look at this little angel. Look at her. Look at her. Look at her basket. Look at the stars. Remember, that's part of the mold. All of this. Okay, ready? Here's the other thing that's remarkable. This one, finished on both sides. Painted on both sides. Look at that. All right. So there's that. If you love this idea, but maybe the figurines, they are a little bit more expensive. We do have some ornaments that are, you know, more in like the $40 price range. Again, keepsake ornament. This is what you get your, you know, baby's first Christmas. This is what you get a couple that's just getting married and they're starting their ornament collection. This is what you get, you know, if you buy an ornament every year for somebody special in your life. My mom did that for me. So, you know, I have a beautiful assortment of ornaments that my mom bought for me. Doug does that for Kylie, buys her a new ornament every single year. Look at this, you guys. So here's the ornament. So you can see it has the ring on top. So look at the Santa, even on the smaller ones. Look at that detail. Look at that teddy bear, the ball, the present. Look at Santa's gown. And then, oh, you thought because it was small, it wasn't going to have the same detail? Wrong. Completely finished as well on the other side. Pretty special, right? Really, really beautiful. All right, so we have about 24 items from Wilhelm Schweitzer over on justjillshop.com. Each piece also has a little romance card that will tell you a little bit about this centuries-old tradition. You'll also have your little authenticity badge there, and then each piece beautifully wrapped. You've got the keepsake box so that it stays safe and protected, but it's pewter, so it's quite durable. And just absolutely amazing. I pulled out a whole bunch of them because I wanted to show them all to you because I was just like, oh my God, they're all so good. Like, oh my gosh, look at this one. Okay, one more. Ready? Look at this one. Look at Santa with his staff. Look at his robe. And then look at his sleigh. Oh, look at the rails. Look at the little bear. Look at the bird on the back with the star. And yes, finished beautifully on the other side. Amazing. Amazing. All right. So we love those. Love those. Love those. Okay. I'm going to have to package all these back up when we get done. Another company that we love working with, and we started working with them last year, is this beautiful collection of smokers from Mueller. And Mueller is another German company. Very fitting, given that my last name is Bauer. My mother's maiden name was Metzger. One means farmer, one means butcher. And the first time I went to Germany, I was so proud of my German heritage. I couldn't wait to introduce myself as Jill Bauer. And then I found out that Bauer is as common in Germany, especially in Bavaria, as Smith and Jones are in the United States. So I didn't really stand out that much. All right, so here are some of our smokers from the Mueller family and their beautiful pieces. If you don't know what a smoker is, you pull this apart. We include incense. You put one of your incense cones here and light it. You put your body back together. And then once you do that, you'll start to see the smoke from the incense coming out of the smoker. So he is carrying, look at this, all of these again, this is the art of woodworking. So each of these lanterns is made by hand, all made in Germany, hand painted, hand assembled. Look at his sweet face. Look at all of the applique of the small pieces put on that particular tree. So that is one of the smokers that we have. We did a nutcracker smoker this year, a Santa. So there you can see, but he is also a smoker. So you'll put your incense there, fasten that back down, and the smoke will come out there. But he's a Santa nutcracker with the bell, the beautiful horse, the bag of presents, and again, just all the detail work. I mean, even that little buckle, that's a separate piece that had to be applied. Here are the beautiful buttons. Gina said, I highly recommend the Mueller smokers. They're awesome. I own the one with the candle arch. Oh, we have that one over on the site. Beautiful. That was over at justjillshop.com. So again, special collectibles. Maybe not necessarily for everybody, but I love that we can include these in the assortment because sometimes, you know, you want to give something special. Sometimes you want to support the art of fine craftsmanship. Sometimes you don't want to go find 5 little things for someone. You want to find that one special thing. So I do hope that you find some of those things here at Just Jill. And then one more thing I just wanted to call out for you. Well, 2 things real quickly. We do have, this is our other glitter, speaking of Santas and cardinals, and this is our other glitter lantern that we did for you this year. This is all done in an antiqued red, but look here. I'm going to turn this off real quickly just so he can settle down. Oh, Lisa, perfect timing. So there's Santa, and he's in the forest with a snow scene. He's holding a cardinal. There's a little bunny. there's a deer, and I just fell in love with this scene. I love Santas. I mean, next to cardinals, Santas are kind of, things that I love to decorate with. And I absolutely loved this scene. I thought it was beautiful for holiday. It's something that could, maybe cheat over into winter time just a little bit. I know how many of you also obviously love cardinals. I know many of you will do a woodland decor. Maybe you'll do a winter wonderland. I think this could work if you have a mountain home or a cabin or lodge style, because it does have that sort of outdoor feel. And then again, you just turn it on, and then that will swirl the little snowstorm. It sparkles and shimmers, and you have that wonderful Santa. I love the look of this lantern too. Like, that's something else that when I'm looking at these, I might see a lantern shape I like, and then I look on the inside and I'm like, I don't love the scene. Or I might love a scene and then be like, I don't like that lantern. So, for me, it has to fire on all cylinders. So for this one, I loved the color. I loved the silhouette. I loved this size. Again, it's not too thick or heavy. It's slimmer. It'll fit nicely on a mantle. Really great. And then I loved the scene on the inside. I loved the Santa. I loved the cardinal. I loved the animals. I just thought it was dear. This is also one that you can run off of the included. Here's the port here. You'll get a USB cord. So you plug that in and then just put it into your USB adapter, your cube that's in your wall. And then you can run this off of AC power if you don't want to run it off of batteries all the time as well. So there's that one, which is awesome. And then we have gone, this just in, we have gone to another advanced order on our elegant gingerbread house. Oh my gosh, you guys swooped on this. What's not to like? Isn't it beautiful? This looks like it would be something you would see in the window of a French patisserie in Paris. And here it is created for you at home. It's a beautiful design. I love all of the detail work. You can see, I love the way that it glows. If I come in really close, you can just see all of the detail here, how they made it look like thicker frosting, thinner frosting, the little swirls. Look at the roof. Look at the side. I mean, just absolutely beautiful. Even like all of this work here is just magnificent. And because you all have loved this gingerbread collection, I can tell you that before the end of the month, we have additional gingerbread houses and items to complement this collection, so stay tuned. But if you're wanting this one, we did sell out of our original quantities. We were able to get more in for an advanced order. It'll ship out in a couple of weeks, but if you want to make sure you get yours, please do so. It's a really lovely size, almost 11 inches tall, lights up, as you can see, around the entire house, which is beautiful. It is not on a timer. So again, this is that same, manufacturer that we work with. We haven't got that built in yet, but I will work on that, I promise. But just, whether it's in your kitchen or you want to do some of the faux snow and have just this pretty like snowy gingerbread chalet, it's just beautiful. So be sure to check that out. I know a lot of you were wondering. I got a lot of direct messages saying, are any more of those elegant gingerbread houses coming in? They are. Here they are, $69. Amazing price for this item, and really, really beautiful. So be sure to check that out if you are interested in that. All right, so couple things. Last chance for you to be making sure you're commenting, because we're going to do our drawing for our fun little giveaway. So make sure that you've commented, you've put in your little comments, all those kinds of things. And I always love to take a couple seconds and like read any questions or comments. I want to know what you're loving, what you're looking for. Like, how are we doing with Christmas in July? Are we good? Penny said, I trust your products and your ideas. I loved you at QVC. Thank you. And your shop's fabulous. I'm so pleased with everything I order. Thank you so much, Penny. Thank you for your support and your friendship and for hanging in there with me all these years. I really appreciate that. Love my Jingle Bell heart necklace. Oh, great, Janet. Our Jingle Heart and the Jingle Star are also on Christmas in July sale prices. Also be sure to check out, we just added, that's one of the reasons why we did our garden spinners as our fun little giveaway tonight for you, is we did add a few fun garden items sort of on Christmas and July sale prices. It's kind of the end of the season for us. So we thought, well, why not? Like, let's, for anybody who might still be looking for some things for their, garden or outdoor space, or, a lot of you live in climates where you can enjoy your outdoors, gosh, all year round. So check out some of those great deals on our garden items over at justjillshop.com, because those are also part of that Christmas and July sale. What is that adorable picture on your wall? Well, that was painted by my son Trevor when he was in 5th grade. He is quite the artist. And I don't know, I think I've showed you his Frank Sinatra picture before. It's pretty amazing. And if I haven't, I'll put it up again. But he's done that. For Mother's Day this year, he painted a beautiful sunset scene for me with a sailboat at the beach. So that's pretty cool. He's done self-portraits. He's very good. It's something that he likes. I would love for him to pursue it a little bit more, but he's got to figure that out. Cindy Bauer, hi, Cindy Bauer Batten. Did you give any update on the nutcracker that sold out? So if you did not place an order for the gingerbread nutcracker, we will be getting more in the fall. So we brought in as many as we could for Christmas in July. I mean, that was when we did three advanced orders on. I couldn't believe it. I should have known. I should have known if I loved it that much that you all were going to love it too. But I knew it was a little more expensive. And, you never know. You never know. I should have known. So Cindy, be on the lookout. Not only are we going to bring that one back for the fall, but we have another version. It's a little more traditional with a Christmas tree in his hat, and the characters from the Nutcracker dancing around. So great. That will be coming in the fall as well. So be on the lookout. We just talked about, Bernadette and I just talked today, that we need to make sure that we've got a good reorder on that gingerbread Nutcracker for the fall season. Probably after Christmas in July. I'm not going to do much Christmas in August. Because I want to do some fall things for you. So we'll do fall in August, beginning of September. And then towards the end of September, we'll do our little countdown to Christmas shows, probably, end of September, end of October, we'll do a couple, beginning of November, and then we'll go into full-blown gift mode for you. So anyway. All right. Are we ready, Megan? Should we do our drawing? I think we're ready. Okay, here it comes. I'm going to put this full size. Can I put this full size? Yeah, here we go. Go for it. Draw. All right, let's see what happens. Spinning around, spinning around, spinning around. Cheryl! Cheryl, I hope you're still here. Cheryl, all we need for you to do is we will reach out to you with direct message, and we'll message you to get your information, and we'll send you that cute little set of 3 wind spinners. All right, so have fun with those in your garden. Use them as, I love them as just like if you've just got a cute little potted plant, you just put them in there. It gives you a little height. You have this cute little character. And if there's a little bit of a breeze, you'll get a little bit of a spin. So you'll get all 3 of those coming your way. So, all right, guys, I think that's it for tonight. Thanks for being here. Any other questions? You know me, I could hang out here for another hour, but I'm not going to do that to you. Believe me, Megan and Kylie are like, please, Jill, can we just be done for the day? Totally off topic. Can you recommend any towels that are absorbent? Oh, well, I love the ones that we used to do with the Scott brothers, but they're not doing those anymore. So, I think it's hard. Like, do you like them to be heavy? Do you like them to be light? Do you like them to be 100% cotton? The ones that I have right now are either ones that I had from Scott Living, or I have some old Northern Night sets. But QVC doesn't do much in the way of towels anymore. And I haven't really bought any elsewhere. But let me do a little research. I'll do a little research and see if I can find some. Like the next time I go to Target, I'll feel some. Teresa wanted to know, would you sell the honey lotion bar separately, set of 2 or 3? Love that idea. We'll talk to Katie from Casey Essentials. Those lotion bars are winners. Great stocking stuffers, right? Like that would be good. Set of 3 lotion bars for a stocking stuffer. If Bernadette's watching, Bern, like let's talk about that. Very good idea. Thank you. Joan said, love, you have so many unique things. You are special. Thank you. Happy to support your shop. Never disappointed with my treasures. Thank you, Joan. I appreciate you. You all are so great. I mean, listen, you know, we had 300 of you hanging out with us tonight. It's amazing. And listen, there are a lot of places. Listen, you could be binging a lot of shows right now. You don't have to be hanging out here with just Jill. But I'm glad you want to. I'm glad that you get to hang out with us. Busy said, so glad I watched tonight. I am too. Thank you, Busy. So glad to have you here. And it's so fun to see new people come in all the time. So listen, it's amazing to me that I've been gone from QVC for over 4 years. And people will send me a note and be like, I'm so glad I found you. And I was like, I've been here all along. Like all you have to do is just type in my name. You'll find me. But pass the word. You know, if you find something you love at Just Jill, I'd be honored if you would share that with people that you know, if you would tell them about our shop, if you'd share it on your social media, direct people to our page. We'd be so grateful because, you know, that's the highest compliment for sure. But really, we're a very small business. We don't have a brick and mortar store. We're not a major brand name. We're just, you know, everyday folks that want to find great things that make people happy. So if you could help us pass the word when you're out and about or chatting with friends or bragging about your latest cool find, we would be honored. So thank you. All right. So next week, what's next week? Oh, next week we'll have more Christmas things to talk to you about. The week after that, I'm very excited that I am going to be working with another longtime friend of mine. And she's going to be bringing her line of products to Just Jill. So that's going to be tons of fun. And then on the 25th, I think it is, that will be like our big wrap up of Christmas in July. And we're going to have tons of new in that show as well. So keep checking back. New things coming all month long, new brands, new products, and lots of fun shows with all of you. So I'll see you back here next Tuesday. Is it a date? Next Tuesday, 8 p.m. And I hope you have a great rest of your week. Hope you have a great rest of your evening. And thanks again for hanging out with me tonight. It's always fun. I'll see you later. Bye.